Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing Minnesota Twins franchise here today. It's year 3, games 151 through 153. After today, we will only have 9 games left in the regular season. And it is our final road trip of the season at Texas and at the LA Angels. So we're going to start off in this episode with the 3 games at the Texas Rangers. Starting out with the first game of this series, it's game number 151. The Rangers are 84-65, and they hold the first wild card spot and trail the Angels by like a game and a half. Look at the starting lineups. We're going to go with Will Myers, Piscotty, Nunez, Sano, Rosario, Valbuena, Mesoraco, Peterson, and Buxton. They're going to go with Delino DeShields Jr., Ibar, Varquette, Gallo, Lind, Odor, Mazzara, Pena, and Brian Holiday. And on the hill for us will be Jose De Leon, a 3.53 ERA. He's 7-3 on the year, 117 and a third innings, 112 strikeouts for De Leon. Dylan Tate will go for the Rangers. He is a 5.79 ERA, making just his 4th start on the season. First inning, Eric Ibar batting .244 with 6 home runs, 42 RBIs. With 1 out and nobody on, the delivery from Jose De Leon, and Eric Ibar drives it deep to right field. Piscotty looking up. That one is going to sail over his head and into the stands. Solo home run for Eric Ibar, the former Los Angeles Angel. And the Rangers jump out to an early 1-0 lead. And we're going to skip ahead to the 5th inning. Luis Valbuena, he's batting .289, 34 home runs, and 88 RBIs. Doesn't look like we're going to have anybody reach the 100 RBI plateau. And Valbuena drives this one deep into the left field corner. It goes off the wall. He's digging for 2, and he will be in with a double. And that's his 39th double of the season. Jace Peterson batting .273 with 2 outs now. And Valbuena on first, and Peterson's going to slap it the other way. That one's going to one-hop the same wall that Valbuena doubled off of. And that'll drive in Luis Valbuena. And Jace Peterson has an RBI double. That's just his 13th double of the year. But it ties the game at 1 as we go to inning number 6. Eduardo Nunez batting .290. 0 for 2 on the day. He's got runners on the corners with nobody out. He's going to slap it to the right side. It drops in front of the right fielder. And the throw comes into third. A run comes in to score. Twins take a 2-1 lead. Eddie Rosario at the plate now. Still the top of the 6th inning. Delivery from Dylan Tate. And Rosario lines it straight back up the middle. A base hit. Runner rounding third. Coming to the plate. Here comes the throw. And it is cut off by the catcher out in front of the plate. It's 3-1 Minnesota in the middle of 6. We go to the bottom of the inning with Adam Lind at the plate and 2 outs, a 1-1 count, and Lind drives it to right field. And that one is gone as well. The right field here at Arlington reminds me a lot of Old Tiger Stadium with the 2 levels. And kind of the one overhanging. So, bottom of the 7th inning. Runner on first. Twins pitch out. Runner going, and the throw is into center field. And that will advance the runner to third. Devin Mesoraco's throw gets away from him. So not only is that base stolen on him, he also gets tagged with an error. But the fly ball on the next to the next batter, Byron Buxton gets him out. We go to Kevin Segrist, looking for save number 49. He's got a 1.63 ERA. He's facing Brian Holiday, .235 batter with 5 home runs. Tying run at the plate. He grounds it to the right side. Jace Peterson has it up, throw to first in time, and the Twins get the win, 4-2. Minnesota leads the season series 3-1 with 2 more to play. Dylan Tate gets the loss. Jose De Leon the win. He improves to 8-3. Kevin Segrist a save away from number 50, and he is the American League saves leader right now. We have a 7-game lead over the Indians and a 7-game lead over the Detroit Tigers in the Central. Game number 152. We are sitting at 82-69. We're going to go with Will Myers, Piscotty, Rosario, Sano, Nunez, Mesoraco, Peterson, Kenny Vargas, the DH, and Byron Buxton. The Rangers will go with Eric Ibar, who homered last game, Mitch Haniger, Varquette, Gallo, Lind, Odor, Nomar Mazzara, Ian Desmond, and Brian Holiday behind the plate. On the hill for us will be Alex Meyer, a 3.69 ERA, 173 in a third innings, giving up 173 hits and 162 strikeouts on the year. And we are going to face Cole Hamels here today. He's got a 17-5 record, a 2.75 ERA, and is in the Cy Young discussion in the American League for sure. Miguel Sano now, top of the fourth inning, no score, 2 outs. And Sano lines it high and deep to center field. And back near the track, the catch will be made on the track by Ian Desmond. And in the middle of 4, we still have no score. We go to the 5th. Middle game of this 3-game series on the final road trip. First stop on the final road trip. Here's Nunez. And Nunez is going to break the scoreless tie. A solo home run for Eduardo Nunez, and the Twins lead 1-0. Good extension on the swing. And here is Nomar Mazara in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs, nobody on, an 0-2 count, and he swings and misses at the 2-seamer, breaking down and away. End of the 5th inning, Twins lead 1-0. Texas only has 1 hit so far on the game. Twins only have 3. We go to the 7th. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs, an 0-1 count to Devin Mesoraco. Mesoraco grounds it to third. Joey Gallo's throw goes over the head of Big Sexy Jr. and into the stands. That will allow a run to come in to score. And the Twins lead 2-0. Rougned Odor at the plate now. A runner on first with 2 outs. This one's going to slice into the left center field gap and reach the wall. Buxton runs it down. A run's going to come around to score, though, without a throw. And it is a double for Rougned Odor. Cuts the lead to 2-1. We're going to bring in Fernando Abad, making a 61st appearance. Pitches mostly to lefties. And he gets Nomar Mazara to swing and miss. And that strands the runner at second. At the end of the 7th inning, Twins lead 2-1, trying to hang on to their second win in this 3-game series. Kevin Segrist on. He is looking for save number 50. He is your American League leader with 49. And he's facing Adam Lind here, a 257 batting average. Runners on the corners with 1 out. He needs a strikeout, and Lind is going to lay down a bunt. It wasn't pretty. And you wouldn't expect Adam Lind to lay down the bunt, but he does it. And Kevin Segrist has blown his first save in quite a while. I can't even remember his last one. I know he has at least 1 blown save on the year, maybe 2. That might have been his 3rd. Here today, Elvis Andrus comes in with the game-winning run, and Texas walks it off in the bottom of the 9th inning. And that evens up the series at 1 game apiece. The Indians and the Tigers both win. And so our lead in the Central is down to 6 games with 10 games to play. So a 6-game lead with 10 games. Feels pretty good, but we do play the Tigers 3 more times. So if they swept us, that could really flip the series or flip the lead around. Final game of the 3-game series, game number 153. We're going to go with Myers, Piscotty, Rosario, Sano, Nunez, Peterson, Vargas. John Ryan Murphy catching the day game after a night game, and Bonifacio in center field. They're going to go with Ibar. Shin-Soo Choo, we'll see him for the first time this series. Big Sexy Jr., Gallo, Lind, Odor, Mazara, Desmond, and Kellen Deglin behind the plate. Jose Barrios is on the hill for us. And ERA just barely over 4, a 1.18 whip. And they're going to go with Martin Perez, 12-8, a 3.84 ERA, and 175 2/3 innings. He's got 104 strikeouts and 63 walks on the year. Let's go to the 2nd inning to get this one underway. Martin Perez has struck out the last 4 batters, as you get a look at all 4 of them now, ending with Eduardo Nunez. And Jace Peterson will come to the plate, trying to avoid being the 5th to strike out with 2 outs in the top of the 2nd inning. And he's going to line it to left field, and Mazara is there with a diving catch. So Nomar Mazara robs Jace Peterson of a base hit. And we go to the 3rd inning. Big Sexy Jr., Vinny Varquette at the plate, 263 average. Runners on first and second with 2 outs, and he's going to slap it to left field. Here comes the throw from Rosario. Runner heading to the plate, and he's going to be cut down. John Ryan Murphy with the tag. And at the end of 3, we still have no score thanks to that throw by Eddie Rosario out in the left. We go to the 5th inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate, 292 hitter. And Shin-Soo Choo drives it to deep left center field. Eddie Rosario is not going to be able to run it down. It one-hops the wall. Run comes in to score. That breaks the tie. And the Rangers are out to a 1-run lead. A Shin-Soo Choo double. And that'll bring up Vinny Varquette. 264 batter with Shin-Soo Choo on second. And he's going to split the right center gap. And that one will one-hop the wall the other way. Shin-Soo Choo comes in to score. And Varquette is in with a double. 2-0 Texas. Looking for the series win here in the rubber match. At the end of 5, we go to the 6th now. Cole Stewart in for the Twins. 3rd appearance. Has not given up a run yet. Eric Ibar at the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. The delivery from Cole Stewart, and Ibar lines it right back up the middle. A base hit. The runner's going to round third and come to the plate. Here comes the throw from Bonifacio. It's cut off by Will Myers. And the Rangers lead 3-0. Still 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Shin-Soo Choo drives it deep to right field. And you can kiss that one goodbye. That one is way out of here. Off of the facing in the right field upper deck. 19th home run of the year for Shin-Soo Choo. And it is now 5-0 in favor of the Texas Rangers. Vinny Varquette now 2 for 3 with a double. Still 2 outs. Cole Stewart on, having a rough time. And Varquette with another one. That is back-to-back home runs for the Rangers. This one obviously a solo blast. And Big Sexy Jr. goes yard. And the Rangers go on to win by a score of 7-3. So we split the season series with Texas 3-3. And we're going to end this episode with a 5-game lead over the Tigers, 6 games over the Indians in the American League Central. So we are heading towards hopefully clinching, maybe before we play the Tigers, and maybe not. We will see. American League, Red Sox, 1 game over the Yankees, 1.5 over the Jays. We're up 5 over the Tigers, 6 over the Indians. The Angels, 1.5 over the Rangers. Look at the wild card. The Rangers, 6.5 games ahead of the Yankees. Blue Jays a half a game behind the Yankees. The Rays have crept back into the race. They're 2.5 games out. The Tigers 3 games out. And the Indians 4. A's and Astros still mathematically alive in the wild card race at the American League. In the National League, it's a little more cut and dry. The Nationals a 3-game lead over the Phillies. The Cubs 6 games over the Cardinals, 7.5 over the Pirates. They've got that division nearly wrapped up. The Dodgers have clinched out in the West. The wild card, the Cardinals, 1.5 games ahead of the Pirates. The Phillies, 3 games back. Giants, 4.5 games back. So they don't have as many teams as close to the wild card as the American League does, although they have several teams that are still mathematically alive. So that is it for Minnesota Twins Franchise, episode 156. Next up, we'll be on the road in Los Angeles to face the Halos for the final 3 road games of the season here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.